podcast 聞いてよ StD podcast 聞いてよ
私が言う前ならしていいのに女の子の
Sanrio
女の子の
Dran
本物の過去が今日も
Subscribe するWelcome everyone to episode 3 of STD Podcast. You know, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is going to be the third one.
Yeah.
I think that's how numbers work. Well, you are now with us, and I hope you listen to the awesome intro song we had. 私が言う前に STD に聞いてよ which, according to Juice, you should listen to us non-stop. And also, according to the song, both me and Dran are girls. So, I'm Sanrio, and we have Dran. Hi, Dran.
Yep. Hi.
What's up?
I'm just in here, in the studio.
Yeah, our awesome studio that cost us so many dollars.
So many fake Monopoly dollars.
Man, so much dollars. If there's so much dollars that you can swim in it, and it would hurt so much. I would like to use this time to make a quick confession. You know, in the previous 2 episodes that we have always been talking about how many thousands and millions and billions of listeners we have. We actually have about 10 maybe, if we're lucky.
Yeah.
But what I would really like to say...
Is me, so...
Oh yeah. Oh, I listen to the show like 5 times every day. So, but also I would like to use this chance to say that even if this episode sucks, please don't stop listening yet, because things will get better. This applies to the podcast you're listening to right now. We are getting copyright flag for that.
Sorry, Dream.
Yeah, things will get better. So this is only our 3rd episode so far. This rule applies to podcasts and also applies to life. Things will get better. And this message is brought to you by the Anti-Suicide Society, which is ASS for short. Alright. Anyway, shall we get started?
Let's. What's up?
So let's start with the news. You know, ever since episode 2, we actually started doing more news. And it's great because it keeps us on our toes. And there's a lot to go through today. So first of all, probably the biggest one, Zunku throat cancer. Ouch. We know that something was wrong with his throat for a while. His voice suddenly just sounded like as if he had been eating cigarette butts for 20 years.
Yeah.
And now it's confirmed that he has cancer. Good news is that apparently it was discovered during an early stage, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. After the news was released, there have been joke threads popping up on Nichan. For example, there was a thread called "What would his funeral song be?" And there was another thread talking about putting Zunku's name into the song title, which, as you would imagine, it had a lot to do with him crying or dying. I gotta say, I must admit, it was pretty funny. The funeral song thread was really funny, but for sure it was insensitive.
It's a bit cruel to mock the inflicted.
It is, especially when the news came out not even a day old.
Just fresh off the press. Everyone's already joking about his death.
Yeah. Even though it was funny, it wasn't much of a good thing to do. So here with STD Podcast, we would like to send our thoughts and wishes to Zunku for a speedy recovery. And rumors has it that he is one of the 5 listeners we have listening to the podcast. So I'm sure he will be listening to it. If there's someone else who is working with him, please show this podcast to him when he is in the hospital. I'm sure he has nothing else to do. Yeah. Okay, so what would his funeral song be?
We're going there, are we?
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. What do you think? I think maybe something upbeat, something happy.
Like
Cha-cha Sing.
Mika. Cha-cha Sing. Oh man, what the hell? Like people are crying and the music is like cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. The best one I saw on the thread, the best and the worst, okay, is Ten Madeni Noboru, which is to climb to the sky or to heaven. I was like, damn, that's harsh. But alright. Anyway, next news to something more happy. Morning Musume, the new single title, is announced. I don't know when it was actually announced, but let's just say that I didn't see it until this week.
So
Passwords
it's
is zero.
news.
Yeah, it's news on our end. So password is zero. We know that one already. That is the one as they're doing the promotion with AU. They are the advertisement. They're doing advertisements for AU, the cell phone company, which is the company I use, and I might be sticking to it just because Morning Musume is doing promotions for it. The other A-side, which is the first of the two A-sides, is Juku wo koeru, Uchi wo koeru, which means to go beyond space and go beyond time. Something like that. Go beyond space-time and go beyond the universe. Alright.
It's very deep. Not really.
Super deep. I hope they will soon announce that this is the theme song for Toy Story 4
I was
and
just
Buzz
about to say
Lightyear. That would be awesome. And regarding Morning Musume, here is something more important. A new audition has been announced called the Golden Audition. Yikes.
Why is it gold?
Because
I mean, maybe
this
it's just
year,
me, but like the what was the name of the Koharu audition again?
the Ugly Face audition. Like that's how she won, right?
7-star or something like that. I can't remember.
Miracle, wasn't she?
Miracle.
The Miracle, right?
Yeah, it might have been Miracle Girl. That's what they call her.
Right.
I think the Miracle edition sounds a lot better than the Golden edition. They've taken a step down here.
I think the reason they're going with Golden is because they believe that this is the year when Morning Musume is going to get their hit again. So they're going back to the Golden Ages, is what they're looking for. But, you know, with the popularity of PlayStation, I don't understand why they didn't just go for Platinum instead. Oh wait, no, they did Platinum 9.
Oh, yeah.
They used it already. Maybe Silver?
Then it really is a step down. We've gone from Platinum down to Gold.
Yeah. Well, when they went from Gold to Platinum, that wasn't really a step up. But yeah, the Golden Audition has been announced on the first day of the new Morning Musume Spring Tour. It started at an MC Corner. I think it was the first MC Corner, maybe. Right after they performed Passwords is Zero. Wait, no. I might be getting the order wrong. But just go watch it on the latest episode of Hello Station. There's a clip on it. Spoilers, but they started with a Zunku version of What is Love, and that freaked everyone out. I gotta admit, when I was watching it, I was like, Zunku, I thought your voice is gone. But apparently he was able to record it. When they announced, well, when after the song played, someone came out and gave a letter to Sayu, because Zunku can't really talk, or is in the condition to be talking too much, I guess. And Sayu read it, and apparently it was a letter for Honey to read. So Honey is getting some work as a sub-leader for once.
Oh.
Yeah, so she read that the Golden Audition, it will be hosted soon. The moment she said that, there will be new members coming into Morning Musume, Ma-chan just started screaming, Yada! Yada! And
really? Wow.
She screamed twice, and it is very genuine. You know, when we see that, we're like, you know, when AKB or other groups does something like that, I would sometimes think, I'm sure they got briefed on it.
Yeah.
In this case, I'm sure Sayu got briefed on it, maybe Honey too, but Ma-chan for sure didn't. Or maybe she slept through the whole meeting, so she was just screaming, Yada! Yada!
I wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah. So reading the audition news or the announcement on the website is the same old thing, 10 years old until 17. Single girls, that's something I don't recall seeing. You must be single, which, yeah, as an idol.
Well, that was always implied. It was always implicit. So,
Yep. But here is something that's new to me. This time it said, regardless of your nationality. I don't know if you caught that part, but I don't think they have ever really mentioned it like that.
Yeah, I can't remember them ever saying that it doesn't matter what nationality you are, but there was never a Japanese-only clause in there, I don't think.
Right, they don't need to say that. Most people will assume it. Because even when they did Junjun Linen, it was like a separate audition. But this time, it says that, it says right in the announcement, regardless of your nationality, please come and audition for us. And the moment I saw that, I went yada. I was like, oh no! That was my problem with Junjun Linen in the beginning, which was that I am here to listen to Japanese girls singing Japanese music. I don't need anything else.
I liked Junjun and Linen. Mostly Junjun.
After a while, I got used to it. But I was never in a phase where I was like, I am glad that they're in.
As Ferris is going to hate me for this, but I always thought that Junjun and Linen were better members than Aika was.
Wow. Please don't kill yourself. I know this podcast is sponsored by the Anti-Suicide Society, but please go kill yourself. Aika is awesome, man. Junjun Linen, I'm not saying bad things about them.
Aika for me was more of a, I love her, hate her kind of thing. I started out really liking her, and then I was like, why is Aika even here? What does she do? And then for a while I liked her again, and then, it's kept swinging back and forth.
Yeah, I can see that happening with Aika, especially that was kind of a weird generation in general.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, if you are a single girl between the age of 10 to 17, first, I'm not sure why you're listening to us, but hey, good for you. Don't stop. Do not stop. Subscribe and send it to all your friends too. But hey, you can audition for the Morning Musume 14. Morning Musume 1-4, the golden audition, which would be the third. Wait, what generation are we in right now? Wait, okay, 12th generation. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the back, back in the old StD days, in the back, we always joke whenever there's an audition that me and Toxa would apply for it. I would like to announce now that we will apply for this for sure.
Wait, that was a joke?
That was a joke.
About you're applying every year?
Sorry, we did apply. It was a joke. We think that we would get in because we were not good enough. But now, I think with you and I, and if we go together, we are going to get in for sure.
We could be the new top 2.
We will be the new Junjun Linen.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Oh man, I'll be Junjun.
Damn it.
But yeah,
I guess that means I could have a successful modeling career after I leave.
Successful? I don't know, but you will have a very busy Facebook page for sure. As for me, I don't know what I'll be doing afterwards. But yeah, we will be applying, we will get in, and we will proceed to the top.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that is indeed the plan. They did mention single and girls. We fit one, not the other.
We'll leave it up to you to discover which is the one that we fit.
Yeah, well, in the song today, it did mention that we're both girls.
Yeah,
Onanoko no Dran and Onanoko no Sanrio.
That's a little clue, I guess.
Oh man. But yeah, this is also the perfect chance for you to get to know us more before we hit it big. We will be hosting our handshake event, our pre-famous handshake event soon, someday, somewhere. Stay tuned to find out. Alright, we have spent quite some time on this topic, so next, let's do it is almost as if it's a regular segment now, the Hello Project roll call. So who is down this week? Or these 2 weeks? This week, Kanatomo from Juice Juice is down, and she missed a release talk handshake event on the 17th. Well, stay tuned to find out next week who will be sick.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, that can be our news segment. HP roll call.
Yeah, we'll just promote that from a news segment to just a segment all on its own.
Yeah. If no one's sick, we'll make Turbo sick.
We'll infect Turbos with something tapeworm.
No, with StD, because that's what we are. You can do the honors. I will do the news about that. But okay, next. Still on Morning Musume before we move on. There is now a new series on their official YouTube channel. It is called Halu Station, not Halo Station. Halu, as in I almost said Koalu. I almost need to kill myself. Halu, as in kudu. So Halu Station episode 1. It was about 7 minutes of backstage footage of Halu just with the camera going around. Super cute. It is the best show they've ever put on the station. They might as well cancel the actual Halo Station for Halu Station. And I'm just gonna throw it out there, but if there's a chance, I would like to have a collaboration with Halu Station and StD podcast.
I was gonna say it sounds a lot like the old Sanrio time.
Oh man, yeah! She is totally copying me. Halu Station and Sanrio time is the same thing. So look forward to Halu's Sanrio collaboration soon. And by collaboration, I mean... Oh wait, no, I can't say that on
into
there.
the set and or breaking backstage and streaking.
If backstage means her room, yes. Okay, next. Alright, let's move on before I get arrested. Alright, I don't know much about this one, so why don't you take this one over? Regarding
Okay,
Berryz Koubou.
sure. So Berryz,
Boring.
last,
Just kidding.
screw you. Berryz are the golden queens of Horror Project. Everyone knows this. Berryz, yeah, last week they announced that they were going to be starring in a musical, which is an adaptation of the book Sengoku Jietai. Interestingly, there's no Momochi in this.
She is too popular for it now.
Because she's too busy. The other interesting thing, though, is that they've already done a stage adaptation of this very novel, which they did with C-ute for one of the Gekidan Gekiharo stage plays. And yeah, I think it's kind of interesting that they're revisiting the same story, although it'll probably be a little more true to the original novel than the plays were.
I don't know how true it would be when it's just a bunch of cute Japanese girls on stage.
With guns.
Yeah.
And military camouflage.
Yeah. It just breaks all the immersions you could have. I don't know. Yeah, the thing that popped into my mind immediately was that they did this already.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because it was
fair,
so
the plays
good.
Were, I think they did 2 variations on the plays
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, and neither of them ended or played out the same way the book did. It's that like the premise was the same, but the story itself was largely divergent.
So what you're saying is that they are redoing this because last time they did it wrong.
Possibly, yes. Because the last time they also had Momochi in it, and I guess that was a mistake.
Oh, damn. Momoshi, please keep listening. I am a fan of you.
Me too.
Kind of. Alright. But I don't know. Have you actually seen the drama last time then?
The drama?
Yeah. The stage drama. The musical. Last time. Did you watch it?
You mean the stage plays?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw both of them.
Okay. Did
They're
you
really
like
good.
it? Okay.
I'm a big fan of the Gekidan Gekiharo series, though. I've seen pretty much all of them.
Nice.
And they're what got me interested in Berryz in the first place, so
Wow.
you've kind of got a soft spot for me. But I like them, they were good.
Okay. So you would recommend it to people.
Totally, yeah.
Okay. You have it here. Dran will recommend it to you. The new Sengoku Jietai. All right. Speaking of Berryz news, it was also very recently announced that Berryz Koubou will be special guesting at an event that seems very unrelated to them. It is the M1 Countdown #1 Artist of Spring 2014. I mean 21-4. That's how we pronounce it. It will be it will be April 2nd, and it will be hosted in Yokohama Arena, which is huge. This is, from what I know, this is more of a K-pop thing, because you get 2 p.m. Girls' Day, you get a group that I don't know how to pronounce, Shinzei, whatever, Block B, Crayon Pop, I don't know who the heck they are, and there's Berryz Koubou, a special guest. So what the interesting thing is that first, the ticket is expensive, is about $110 US dollars now, maybe around that. Well, it's 1,110 yen. So, well, 1,900 yen, which is quite expensive considering.
How does it compare to a regular concert ticket?
A regular concert is maybe 6,000 or 7,000.
Okay, so that's
and this is
like
11,000.
almost double.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, it's almost there. So I don't know who will be going there, especially if you have to suffer through K-pop just to wait for Berryz Koubou to appear.
Yeah, and from looking at the times here, am I right in assuming this is only an hour event?
No. This is they will open for seats. They will open for seating at 6, and then the show will actually start at 7.
Okay.
Alright. So this is very unrelated to Berryz Koubou in 2 ways. One, this is very much a K-pop show, and Berryz Koubou has almost nothing to do with K-pop. Even music-wise, they are far away from K-pop. You know, they are closer to Thailand shows. So they're also unrelated in number 2, because this show is titled #1 Artist of Spring 2014,
which is exactly what they are.
It's the opposite of what they are. So I don't know why they're there. Speaking of Berryz Koubou being unrelated to stuff, it was announced I think today or maybe a couple days ago. Well, also depending on when you're listening to this podcast, but Berryz Koubou has been appointed as the Tochigi Milai Taishi, the Tochigi Prefecture Future Ambassador. So I did some quick research, which means Wikipedia. I don't think any of the girls from Berryz Koubou are from Tochigi.
I'm not sure.
I saw Tokyo, I saw Chiba, I saw Kanagawa, for a couple of them. But I didn't see Tochigi. I don't think any of them are from Tochigi. But yet they are.
The whole feature ambassador thing, it's just an accolade. It doesn't actually mean anything.
Right, but still, they have nothing to do with Tochigi. Interestingly,
maybe Tochigi doesn't have any idols or talent of their own to have that title too.
Probably not. Or maybe the guy in charge is just a huge fan of Berryz. I mean, I would go and hire Q for whatever ambassador I can give them, just because I'm a fan. So 2 things interestingly regarding Tochigi Prefecture. One is that one of the cities that they have included is Ashikaga. If you watch the video, one of the mascots is the Ashikaga mascot. And there was a song by Mazura Aya called Watarashibashi, which is a cover of the same lady who sang Kono Machi. That Watarashibashi is a bridge in Ashikaga.
Oh, okay.
That river goes through Tochigi. So we're going full circle. No, it actually has nothing to do. It's so unrelated. On the other hand, though, I am actually living in Tochigi right now as we're recording this podcast. And Ashikaga is the city I'm living in. But I am actually moving out of Ashikaga in less than 2 weeks. And then they appoint Berryz Koubou. I don't know if that has anything to do with my leaving.
Yeah,
but
it's just a celebration.
But my question is, why didn't they get me as the future ambassador while I was here? That is my question.
You're too busy, I guess.
That's true. I mean, we have about 10
You
listeners.
should speak to your people about that. it might turn out that they actually called and your people were like, no, you can't do that. He's too busy. He's got this whole STD podcast going on.
Yeah, they looked and they were like, wow, they have more than 5 listeners. There's no way he has time for us. All right. So
speak to your agent.
I will speak to my agent. All right. I would just walk down the street and find the first person I see, and I'll be like, "You're my agent from now on." So the reason why I mentioned I'm moving off to Jigi is because I am moving to Gifu, and I just found out this week Ailey is actually from Gifu. For the entire time, whenever she talks about where she's from, she says that she's from Chiba, but she is actually born in the Gifu prefecture. She posted about it on her blog 6 months ago, and I missed it. And I found out after I decided that I'd be moving to Gifu. So I am like, sweet, hit the jackpot.
So
I am going to...
This is non-news.
This is not news, but this is news to me. And also what I'm saying is that I will be going to Gifu, going to every household with the name Suzuki, and I'll be ringing the doorbell, asking if they're Ai's grandparents. All right.
Suzuki is, what, the second most common name in Japan?
You know what? I have to work for the reward, so I am not complaining. If you see me on the news, that is probably why I get arrested, though. Alright, so that's it with cute news. There wasn't much going on with cute. Smile Age, there is nothing, which is normal. And last, news about Turbo's 86.
Oh,
he is looking in new rims for his new car. He saw a new set of rims with Lida Kuma on it, which is the bear character by Sanrio, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
I believe so.
I should know my characters. But unfortunately, the rims are too small for his car, so his search will continue. Stay tuned to find out if something else comes up. We'll let you know right here on the StD podcast. And that's it with the news this week. Dran.
I think that's the longest news segment we've ever done.
Yeah, that is. Well, it's not hard to beat when it's only the 3rd episode. And the first episode didn't really count because we didn't do work for news.
Yeah.
But that was quite long for news. So, let's go on then.
Okay, so next up, we have our favorite segment. Every segment is our favorite.
I was going to say that.
But yeah, this is the one I look forward to every week. We're going to do the Pocket Morning questions.
Woohoo!
And if you've listened to the first 2 episodes, you probably know that we just effectively steal these answers from Hello Online and just read the translations back to you. It's fairly simple. This week
it's very simple how stealing works.
It is. This week we've got a couple lined up. We're going to start with Just this week. The question is, if someone told you that you're cute, how would you respond?
So we did this last week too, but it was for Morning Musume, I believe. So let's do the roleplay again. Yeah. We will call each other cute because we're both girls. I guess that also confirmed we're not men sluts because we're girls.
We're just regular sluts. That's not any better.
Oh no. Alright. So who's starting? I forgot.
I believe I'm starting.
Okay, so I will call you cute first.
No, I think you decided to start, didn't you?
No, you're starting.
Okay,
so you will start with Miyazaki Yuka. Hey Yuka, you're very cute.
Well, I'm told by the members that I say words they don't really understand.
Well, she also makes statements that no one understands. I think
she apparently doesn't understand the questions asked by others either.
Yeah, I think she's thought like, in what situation would someone call you cute, or it's like, I said cute.
I see. Right.
Yeah, or it's like, it's like, why would people respond and say that you're cute? So she probably just got the question more wrong, which I guess in itself is pretty cute. Oh, she is going meta. She is so meta. Okay, next. Okay,
Kanatomo, you're cute.
I say, no. Since I wonder if people who honestly accept that really are cute, from now on, I would go with thank you. I don't get it. Since I wonder if people who honestly accept that
Yeah, there's
really
a large part of that sentence missing, I think. Since I wonder if people who honestly accept that they really are cute. Yeah, the end of that sentence is missing.
But since it's Kanatomo, I don't really care for her, so let's skip. I'm not gonna find out.
She probably didn't finish it herself.
Alright, so you are Sayuki. Oh, hey, Sayuki, you're cute.
That's not true. Fairly standard answer, I guess.
Alright.
Okay. Karin-chan-san sama, you're cute.
Thank you. Alright, that's simple enough. And last, Akali. Akali! You're cute.
No, thank you, I'd reply.
Alright, so Karin-chan-san has taken it to just accept it and say thank you. Akali is still going to doing the modest thing, saying no, but thank you. And Kanatomo is saying that I used to say no, but now I go for thank you. Baller. Alright.
That's just how they change. They become an idol and then just the personalities completely switch.
Yeah.
They used to be so humble.
Just like we are too, right? Just
Yeah.
wait until we get a Morning Musume. So that wasn't the most exciting one, except for Yuka's that you heard.
It was probably in my opinion, it was probably the least interesting one that we have lined up this week.
Which, like we said in the beginning of the show, things will only get better.
Yep. So next up, we have a Smilage one. The question is there a recent experience which was a first experience for you?
Alright,
Innocent answers only, please.
For Ayacho, she said, no, it's not recent. In January 2013, I went to Nana privately for the first time. 2013, that's a year ago. That's over a year ago. Alright. Okay, but she did start saying that it wasn't recent. So, alright, let's give it to her.
Does that excuse it?
Sure, she's cute, so I don't care.
Okay, so Canon said, having a cough that wouldn't stop, since I haven't caught cold much up till now. I believe there's an S missing there.
I believe you should see the doctor.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, wasn't she sick?
I once had a cough that lasted for an entire month.
Wow.
It happened after I got back from the Paris Japan Expo to see Morning Musume. Like, I caught a cold out there and I was like, had a chest infection or whatever for like an entire month. It was horrible.
Damn. But here's the thing, like when she said that having a cough that wouldn't stop, in my mind it was just her coughing like so much that she couldn't even speak. Yeah. So when you said that you had one that lasted for a month, I was like, wow.
It was seriously like that. I couldn't stop coughing.
Well, I'm glad you didn't die from it so that now you can podcast with me.
It came pretty close.
Oh,
I was a bit choked on my cabbage while coughing. It was horrible.
Alright, Kanana. She said that I've been able to properly find a hobby. That is the first experience. She found a hobby. Without mentioning what the hobby is. Good job. Kanana, as expected. Sasuke.
She's still more interesting than Risako's answers.
Which is not hard to beat.
Yeah, so good job, Kana.
Nice.
Okay. Takuchi. Giving my cousins some game cartridges for Christmas presents. I think I've become an adult a little bit more.
To give games to your cousins means you're an adult.
Yeah.
More importantly...
Although it doesn't actually surprise me that Akari is a gamer.
Yeah. No, she is a boy, so...
She is the boy of Smilage.
Yeah. But isn't she a cousin of Maimi?
Is she?
I think so. Well, wow, we sound so dumb if we're wrong, but I really believe she is. I should fact check right now. But I just want to find out, like...
Hello Project Wiki.
Yeah.
Facts are always
can you fact check?
accurate.
Yeah, you should fact check while I say something.
Okay.
So if she was giving her older cousins game cartridges, that doesn't make her any more adults.
According to Wikipedia.org, her cousin is indeed Yajima Maimi.
Yes. So when you edit the show, please cut out the part when we sound so uncertain.
Yeah, I'll be sure to do
We
that.
totally knew that from the start, man.
Yeah, we did.
Of course.
I'm not actually going to edit that. That'll still be an episode.
Damn it, you lazy asshole. Actually, Oten, she probably gave cottages to Miami. And game cottages, not even this. So
Maybe Miami is a retro gamer.
yeah, she is.
Gotta have all the Famicom games.
Or maybe she's playing on a Game Boy. It's like, wow, it's Rockman. Alright. Next, Nina Poo. There isn't anything in particular.
Okay, she's an Irisiko.
Yeah, good job.
So Akari is the Kudu of Smilage, and Rina is the Risiko of Smilage.
Wow, they are our copies.
Next up, Mimi. God, I hate Mimi.
Wow. Way to say that, even though it has nothing to do with the answer or anything.
She said, being able to sing a solo at a Hollow Project concert. Is that really a new experience?
Apparently it is. Congrats to her, I guess. And opposite of congrats to you.
So,
Alright.
Let's move on to the final Pocket Morning, which is Morning Musume.
Okay.
Question is, what do you think your role is within Morning Musume 1-4?
So I will start with Michisuke Sayumi's answer. Sayu said, the nice and reliable big sister. Lol, 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 lol. Okay, I didn't lol because I lolled, but she wrote it in her thing, like the laughing thing. I think she's just laughing because she said that she's nice and reliable.
Yeah, that's totally legit.
She is really reliable. Nice. If you think molesting is part of being nice, I guess. But reliable for sure. Okay. Next.
Okay.
Awesome answer for the next one.
Okay, next up, Hiko-chan, clean up. So her role is to clean up after her kohai, I guess.
She didn't say what she cleans up, but we imagine it's just chaos.
It's just Machan and Kudo's mess.
Yeah, it's just cleaning up chaos.
She's following around with a broom just to clear up all the broken vases and
Oh man.
all that kind of stuff.
Alright, for Ikuta Elina, her role in Morning Musume is the second row center. I will do my best to move up.
To the first row outside?
Or to the third row, which is by herself.
That's a very prestigious position.
She has ambition. I don't know, for all I care, you can stay in second row.
Okay, Riho, in charge of seriousness. Really?
Well, she put a question mark there too.
I guess. That still doesn't excuse her blatant lie.
Yeah.
I saw through your lies, Riho. Calling you out on it.
Oh man, the first call on StD podcast. You know what, Liho, now what you have to do is to come on the show and defend yourself, because Dran just called you out.
Yep.
And I will
I look
take you out.
forward to seeing her attempt.
And I will look forward to taking you out to a date. Alright. Next. Zuki. Her answer is basically no NG anything goes idol. That to me is one of the worst images an idol can have. Like nothing is NG, they would do anything, which includes like calling themselves fat or taking a pie in the face or I don't know, just jump around and juggle their stomach or something. It's like that is the least idol image you can make, and I really don't like it. So I wish, as much as I dislike her character right now, I really wish that she would just drop it and just be normal. Also, it would be awesome if she would drop her weight, because when she said anything goes, it apparently means anything goes into her mouth.
Wow.
I mean food, I don't mean something else.
I thought I was the one who normally insulted all the fans.
Hey, we share this podcast, so I have to take some of the burden too.
Okay, next up,
I'm sorry to all the Suki fans out there.
You should be. Not that I'm a Zuki fan, but
Chances are that they're not listening to us.
Next up, Haruna. Everyone's older sister. In brackets, aspiration. I'd be cool with having her as an older sister, despite the fact that I'm like 4 years older than her.
Yeah, she has a pretty good image for an older sister. But now, here's the thing. She said everyone's older sister. Does that include Sayu? Is she Sayu's older sister?
Yes.
That is
and
not.
Sayu is also a big sister, so
Well, Sayu's a big sister of someone, but Ikubo is everyone's older sister.
Yep.
So neither something doesn't add up, or
This is a logic puzzle.
I've seen
If
this
anyone
in a
has the
book
answer
before.
to this, write in.
I think I've seen this one in the latest Professor Layton. So. All right, next. Ishita Ayumi, dance.
Okay.
All right.
Like, her role in Morning Musume 1-4 is simply dance. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure all the others do that as well.
Also, I am sure she sings too.
Yeah. I
But-
think she's not quite got the point of this.
Yeah.
Of this whole idol business.
Or the whole answering business.
Okay, Machan.
Machan.
In charge of Bang's uplifting.
So you know what that means, right?
Yes.
All right, putting up the bang.
And I'm just... I don't know.
Two things.
Completely...
There are two things wrong with this. One, obviously her role is more than just being Bang's uplifting. It is more of along the lines of being crazy or insane or chaotic. The second problem is that the whole idea of lifting up your bangs is just wrong. That is... I cannot stress enough how important bangs are to a girl's hairstyle. And to lift it up, it is like putting your balls on ice. Like, why would you ever do that?
Why indeed? why would you come up with that analogy?
I don't know. That was the first thing that popped into my mind. That's terrible.
So you heard it here first, folks. Lifting up your bangs is the same as putting your balls on ice.
So if you want
Sanrio
to...
2014.
Sanrio 1-4. So if you want to ever experience lifting your bangs up, why not just put your balls on ice? Alright, next. Kudu. My lovely Kudu. Her role in Morning Musume is the young brother character, characters, boyish.
At least
Foul,
you're self-aware.
foul, strikeout. Don't do that. You know, she was so freaking cute with her longish hair, and
Yeah.
she is a really cute girl in general. But I hate that image because I am. I don't like little boys, so please doing that. So I feel better about myself. Also, when I was at a handshake event for what was it? I forgot what it was. I think it was a Kudu handshake event. Or it was a Morning Musume handshake event where Kudu was there.
Okay.
So there were two fangirls who were standing beside me. And they were very nervous. And as we were talking, because they were freaking out, thinking like, oh, when will Kudu leave? When they finish the handshake event, they would go to the back room and then they will leave. As fans, after the handshake, you can actually go into this little area and you can watch them leave.
Right.
So the two girls were like, we've been here for like 30 minutes already. When is she going to leave? Did she leave already? So I was like, calm down. She will be coming out soon, hopefully. So when Kudu actually walked by, they started screaming, "Ah, Kudu!" Which, number one, you're not allowed to scream when you are standing in that area because we were in a mall. And as they were as Kudu was walking by, they were like, "Kudu, ikemen, ikemen!" I was like, damn it! You know, I thought you two girls were good, very polite, but you like her because she's ikemen? You're doing it wrong. Anyway, that's my little story. If you want more stories, go on to sanrio@takamario.net. I haven't updated for a while.
I don't actually mind the boyish character because I'm a former Yoshi-ota. So it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't stop me teasing Kudo for it though, but you know.
Well, but Yoshi is not a boy character. She is a man.
Wow.
Well.
I'm just gonna let that hang there.
All right. Okay, let's move on.
Next up,
Last.
Oda Sakura, in charge of singing emotional songs. Does she do that a lot?
I don't know, but I think when she sings, she tries to go really emotional.
I see.
Now here's my problem with that answer. Did someone say that you're in charge of singing emotional songs, or is she just trying to grab that and be like, "It's mine from now on. I call dibs."
I think when like interviewers ask, "So what are you in charge of within the group?" That's exactly what they do. They say, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to steal this. I'm going to steal dance, or I'm going to steal the older sister thing." I mean, if someone has said, "Okay, you're the older sister of the group," then Haruna and Sayu wouldn't have had the same answer. They're both after the same job.
In that case, I would like to announce right now on StD Podcast that within StD Podcast, I am the one in charge of getting all the monies. When we actually get an actual sponsor, I'll be the one taking the money. I'm calling dibs right now on the money. So you can call whatever else.
I'll be in charge of the jokes and the insulting.
Oh man, that's funny.
Insulting of members.
That is very funny.
It's a super important job.
Yeah.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah. So good luck with that. I will be counting the cash.
Yep. Assuming we get sponsors after I've insulted them all.
Yeah. Also, we get 10 listeners. Who is going to sponsor a podcast with 10 listeners? Okay, so that was the Pokemon Morning. The Pokemon Corner, which is awesome.
Yep.
Next, we have a little corner that I had some stories to share, but for time purposes, I think we will save that for next time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because we're going kind of long. It's 45 minutes already.
Yeah, okay.
So stay tuned next time for some awesome Sanrio karaoke stories. And I look forward to it. It will be awesome. I will be in charge of karaoke too. If you can't tell already by the songs. Alright. Next time. Okay, so next up, it's time to pay a little dividends to our helpful sponsors. Which we just said that we have none. We just said we have none. But I think after this show goes live, they'll come to us and we'll have all the kind of sponsors we need. We'll have sponsors from all kinds of places. But this week we're not sponsored by a little thing called Weetabix. Ooh. Do you know what Weetabix are? Nope, because I'm not British. But I'm pretty sure they sell them in Canada and the US as well. I have never seen it. The thing is, so you have told me before the show, it is a type of cereal. It's a kind of cereal. It's like a wheat biscuit, and you pour milk on it, and you just eat it. It soaks up the milk and goes a little bit soggy or soft, and you can just eat it like that, possibly with sugar or fruit or something like that. It's wheat, right? You said. Yep. I think you get oat ones as well, but I prefer the wheat. Okay. Now, when I search it up, it looks like hash browns. That's because it's not been hydrated. It's still like you haven't put the milk or the water in it. Okay. But yeah, it's really high in fiber, so it's good for helping to regulate your bowel movements. Always an important thing to keep in mind. Nah, bowel movements are overrated. You'd rather just keep it in. Right. Sorry, sponsor. I mean, it's very important. It is. It's super important. So everyone go and have some Weetabix right now, and you'll be ready to let it all out in the next few hours. Even if it's nighttime. Even if it's nighttime, eat it. Especially if it's nighttime, because it'll help you poop as you sleep. It'll help you poop when you first wake up. Okay. You can start the day fresh. It's brilliant. Yeah. So thank you to our sponsor. We were not sponsored by Weetabix,
So thank you to them.
Thank you. Well, thank you for letting us use your name without permission. But hopefully you will be sending us money, which I'll be in charge of.
Checks in the mail.
Man, yeah. All right.
Okay, so next up.
Next up is one of our favorites, because everything is our favorite. We're just so good. This is the What If segment. For the past 2 episodes, we have been giving each other topics. But this week, we have finally, a listener submission from I don't know how to pronounce your name.
We should apologize in advance for really messing up your name.
We should apologize for making this podcast in general, but this is also a very bad part.
We should. I believe it's pronounced something like Sielunrauha.
Alright, that's a lot better than what I was going for.
I'll just call him Sielun.
No, that's a lot better because I was originally going to say it's from Sielunrauha. Which I don't know how I went there. Well, there are 2 topics. He gave us 2 to work with. For the interest of time, I think we still should mention both of them, but one of them is very obvious. One of the what if topics is that if the top 3 or 5 of your favorite Hello Project idols were ready to go on a date with you, but you can only choose one, who would it be and why?
Right.
Well, for Sielunrauha, sorry, that's his name. He said he would have a very hard time choosing between people like Aili, Captain, Maimi, Chisa, and Kumai. But for us, I don't think it would be hard.
Okay, why don't you start off then?
Okay, well, for me, I can list you my top 4. I can't even list you at number 5. Like, my top 4 in order would be Aili, Kudu, Fuku-chan, and then Akari from Juice Juice. I don't even have a number 5. So, if you...
Bear with me, I know my top 2.
Okay.
And that's Masa. No surprise there.
Wow.
And Kamacho.
Oh, okay. So for you, it's
like
obvious.
Since 2008. So
wow.
Everything after that just kind of blurs together. Like I know Risako's somewhere near the bottom.
Wow.
No offense to Risako fans out there, but I don't know.
Right.
I just didn't like her.
Right. No, that's okay. We all have our preferences. But the reason when we can list our top 4 or whatever, like number 1, 2, 3, 4, is that at a situation like this where all 4 of my favorites, they come up to me and they're like, you can choose one of us and date, I know immediately who would it be. No, Aili, there's a reason.
Your favorite, right?
Yeah, it would be my top 1. So that was a very easy question. For you, it would be Risako, right?
Totally. Yep.
Yeah.
No, actually, I would say it would be...
Don't say Sanrio.
I would say it would be... Actually, I have no idea. I'm going to say Captain.
Wow. Alright.
Not my favorite, but Captain seems like she would be quite a fun person to date.
No, I think you're breaking the rules because they said that the top 3 or 5 of your favorite...
I said I only know who my top 2 are.
Yeah, so
everything after that is kind of a blur, so I can just kind of...
No. The question said if your top 3 to 5 are ready to date you. Captain is not in your favorite. She is not ready to date you, so you don't get to choose her.
Fair enough.
So too bad you are going out with Mamie.
So I'm torn between...
Mamie.
No.
Torn between
I
Mamie...
know for a fact that she's at the bottom. Her and Kana.
Alright. I think the right answer for everyone would be Turbos.
Is he Hello Project idol?
He should be everyone's idol. Not just Hello Project.
I get it. He's the idol of the Hello Project members.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what it means.
That's deep.
So I believe Momochi's idol is Mr. Children.
Oh man. Alright, well, we're going too deep with that. Please write in if for the question, if the top 2 of your favorite STD podcast hosts are ready to go on a date with you, and if you are a very cute girl, preferably a Japanese idol, who would it be and why? Let us know in the comments below. The correct answer is Sanrio. Anyway, there's another question sent in by Sielunrauha for the What If segment. I sound so dumb saying that statement. Here's the other question. Something along the line of, what would you really be ready to do to get a date with your favorite idol? If she's okay with it. Since usually people tend to say that, yeah, I would do this and that and would bring her to the moon from the sky and blah blah blah. Like, would you be willing to leave your friends and family and people because of her? Or would you be ready to inject yourself with a needle filled with weird HIV and other NG viruses and diseases? Would you be ready to go to war in the front lines where your survival would most likely depend on luck? What kind of things would you do in order to date your idol? Well, this is a lot better than the question of, what would you do for a snack bar?
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Screw that. I would pay $2. That's what I would do.
Well, I think I can start this off by saying that no, I would not inject myself with HIV.
Because we have STD already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, well, I mean, shit. I think that the chance to date your favorite idol is something that, even if it could happen, a HIV thing is a very extreme measure to take and potentially could change your entire life to a much greater degree than dating your idol for X amount of time would.
Right. Right, because in the question it says, get a date. You're not guaranteed for a second date.
Yeah, it's a single date. So I think in that case, the risks greatly outweigh the opportunities.
Yeah, I don't think I would go with anything that would permanently damage my body as well.
Yeah. I mean, I would eat until I exploded. Metaphorically speaking, of course.
You would eat in order to date Masa.
Yep. I would win an eating contest.
That in itself is a contradiction, because if you're dating Masa, you would not get to eat.
What are you implying? No, please spell it out to me.
I'm implying something that I've been telling you every single time we talk, so I don't think I need to spell it out. Alright. So you would eat in order to date her?
I would win a pie eating contest.
Okay. I think I would go onto a pie eating contest just for fun sometime, maybe. But I don't think that's a good answer, so I would give you some time to think on that while I try to give something better.
Okay.
Whatever job I'm having right now, I think I would quit that job just for a date.
Okay.
Like, if I'm having a stable job, if I'm liking it, doesn't matter. I'm gonna quit that job, resign, get a date. Hopefully for a second date. If I fail, I will have to start job searching again. That's okay. I think I would be willing to give up my current job for that. Yeah, I think I won up your answer. So what else do you have for me?
Two pie eating contests.
At the same time?
At the same time. No, it would be a pie eating contest, and it would be a cake eating contest.
Oh wow!
Just to mix things up a bit. Now I think like in the example it said, would you be ready to go to war? In the front lines where your survival would mostly depend on luck. Is it weird that I would much rather do that than inject myself with something else?
I don't know. I don't see the war zone as much of a dating location.
True, but I imagine it's when you get back. Like you do your 6 months in Afghanistan or whatever.
But what if you fail? So if it's just a chance to get a date. If you don't fail.
Well, what if it was before? You get the date and then you go to Afghan.
Okay, how about this? Well, then that doesn't make sense. Then it's like, I can just chicken out or something. But how about this?
Well,
The way I see the war thing is that you would go to war and you would survive for sure, but you have to spend the time there, and they would just suck. But after all the suffering, you would come back and you would get a date.
Yeah.
No, I would not do that. Do that.
I think that's really what the point of the question is. Well, not that you would survive, but I think it would make more sense if you got the date first and then went to the war zone and then went to war. Because then you're at least guaranteed the result, even if you do get killed in the process.
I don't know.
And yeah, I think I would totally do that.
Oh wow. I would. Okay, so I gave my thing about quitting my job. Giving more thoughts on it, I think I will be okay with giving up all my life savings right now for a date with my favorite. Granted, it's not
much.
Yeah, granted, it's not a lot, but I think I'm okay to start with 0 again after a date. Well, if I still have a job. I don't think I can quit my job, also give up my life savings, because then I'll be going homeless. Which is a question we finished already. Go listen back to the older StD podcast episode. Yeah.
Well, I think we've pretty much answered those, and we should move on now.
Yep. So, for all the listeners out there, for all 7 of you, please send us first your answers. I would like to know what you guys would do for a date with your favorite idol. Not a stupid snack bar. I really don't care. And also, if you got good questions for this What If segment, please let us know, and we will take a jab at it next time.
I like how that segment name gets more obnoxious every time we say it.
The What If segment is awesome. Yep. I love it.
Well, next up, shall we go into the improv game?
Yeah! This is what we've been looking forward to! Well, actually, every segment is what we look forward to.
Yeah, it's very much true. This week, we are going to do something different. The last couple of weeks, we've played a game called Whose Line? No prizes for guessing where we stole that from. This time, we're going on to a film called Film Noir.
I wonder where that's from.
No prizes there either. The concept here is fairly simple. We have to act out a scene. We have to make it up completely on the spot in the style of a film noir movie. It's fairly simple.
Well, if people don't, for those who don't know what film noir is, please explain.
Film noir is kind of, I don't know how to explain.
Like a very gritty, old school, black and white.
Old school, like kind of often detective movies.
Yeah. If you play video games,
Lone Detective and
if you play video games, LA Noir. That's basically what it is.
Basically, yeah.
But what happens a lot in these kind of films is monologues. Characters would often just pause, and they would have a monologue to to the camera or just to themselves, and they would talk about what they're thinking.
Yeah.
So in the game, we will occasionally to take the moment, freeze the scene, and we will just have a short monologue about whatever is going on.
That's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah.
So the scene this week, I think we'll go with something simple. A fan, that is me, walks into the Akaba Hall Project store looking to buy something. Mm-hmm. And you, Sanrio, are the store clerk.
Yay, I work in Akiba.
Yeah.
So.
You wish.
I don't care.
Okay, so ready?
Yep.
I'll let you start.
Oh, welcome, sir. Is there something you're looking for? I see you walking around looking for something.
The store clerk approached me when I walked in and asked me if I was looking for something. The truth is, I didn't really know what I was looking for. I just felt like killing some time. I think what what do you have on behind the desk? I'm interested in your special items.
What I have behind my desk is way more than what he can afford. Judging by the way he came into the door, going up the elevators, it's obviously that he's just here to kill time. Having that said though, I decided I would humor him. Oh, what I have behind the counter is something you would never guess. So why don't you get a guess?
Is it a super rare mint edition? Signed IIIIFFFFF photo book?
He got me. Damn, how did you know? I don't think it was announced, but she was here yesterday and I was finally able to get her to sign my copy. I would never give it to you though.
What he didn't know was that I saw the reflection in his glasses. He really ought to clean those. You're not selling it? Oh man, this is exactly what I've been looking for. Ever since I came in here.
Well, I guess that depends. Everything has a price. A life, a dog, a photo book signed by Ivy. What are you willing to pay for?
He asked me if I was willing to give a life for it. And I considered this for a moment. It sounded like a fairly good deal. What kind of life? I mean, are we talking some kind of sacrifice?
As someone who works here, I don't really have a life anyway, so a sacrifice doesn't mean a lot to me. I realized that he doesn't have the money that I was looking for. For a photo book like this, I would need at least something that can last me a lifetime. Or 2 lifetimes, if I can have his as well. So I don't think you're up for the price. It's unfortunate, but I think it's time for you to leave the store.
He tried to throw me out the store, but I wasn't just going to settle with it at that. He had the photo book I wanted, and I was going to leave with it, one way or another. I think perhaps you would be interested in something that keeps forever.
I don't know why, but he pulled down his pants. And this is not what I was looking for. Sir, please put your gun away and pull your pants up.
I dropped my pants and pulled out my gun. I always keep it in there. It's for safekeeping. No one ever suspects you to carry around a tin opening gun in your pants. Oh, sorry, I was just opening this tin of jam. It keeps forever.
From the way he speaks, I can tell that the jam is what gets him on when he looks at photo books. Alright, I think with that, we're gonna finish.
Let's end there.
Oh, man.
Scene.
Oh, I love this game so much.
Okay. Yeah, that was a fun game, I think. And to wrap up, if anyone listening has any ideas for future games or scenes, then be sure to let us know.
Yeah, just
in the comments below.
Yeah, just any ideas. You can give us scenes, you can give us characters, you can just give us even like a quick situation. We will work with it even if it's not a complete idea. It would just be fun. Yeah. I like this game a lot, Film Noir, so hopefully we will come back to it. But seriously though, Dran, please keep your pants up. I know we were doing improv, but you don't actually have to. Alright, anyway. Let's go to our last segment, which is a new segment. It is called The Listener's Corner. The reason why this is a new segment, it is that we finally got listener comments and mail. Yay!
Awesome!
What do you? Alright, Oh, wait, we finished with that already. So we got
totally.
2 comments. I think we got a... No, well,
we
yeah.
got 2 comments.
Yeah, we got 2 comments. So,
Sort of.
yeah, sort of. So, well, you got something in the mail the other day. And by mail, I mean your inbox on Hello Online, which is a way that people can reach us.
Yep. It doesn't have to be sent to me, but I guess since I upload the torrents, maybe it's just easier for people to find my account.
Or maybe they just like you more than me.
It's
If you
possible,
think about that, you...
Are you drunk?
Maybe.
So yeah, the one I got in my inbox was from a listener, Kulapika, and he says, "Hi Dran." Oh, Sanrio's here too. I've been listening to the StD podcasts. Are you guys going to do the podcast bi-weekly? And are there possibilities of special guests on StD? Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for your support,
Yay.
Kulapika.
Thank you very much.
To answer your question, yes, the plan is to do it bi-weekly.
Yeah, that's the plan. If it gets more popular or something, we can even do it weekly if we have the time for it. If we get too busy in our lives, we might have to delay it for a week or 2.
Yeah.
But the plan right now, since the moment we started, is for a bi-weekly show.
Yeah.
All right. As for possibilities of special guests on STD, right now I would say no. I think what we're working with right now, with just the 2 of us on the show, is pretty good. This is a good chemistry going on, and we see eye to eye to what we want to do with the show. So we're talking about special guests, even from takamario.net. I don't think we're gonna have them anytime soon yet. Which
maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future. Yeah, I'm not going to cross out the idea. But as for now, I think the 2 of us are doing pretty well with the podcast.
Yep.
All right. So, well, and thanks, Kulapika, for listening. You are a very loyal listener since the early days of Konya TKMR. So we really appreciate that. And, well, here is a comment from... Damn it. Alright, I'm going to try to pronounce it seriously this time. Sielunrauha. I think I nailed it. So, he commented on the upload on the tracker, which we check all the sources for comments, so you can do it anywhere. You can do it on our blogs, you can do it on Hello Online by personal message, anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, or YouTube, anything works. So he said, besides the 2 questions he gave us for the what if segment, he said, "Oi, you just leave Kawaii Misa and her balls alone."
Misa.
Damn, did I say Misa?
Yes, you
I
did.
said, I'm drunk. I'm very sorry. Kawaii well, or maybe I just didn't want to say Kawaii Masa. Oh, damn it, I just said it. So anyway, you just leave Kawaii Masa and her balls alone. Apparently we're talking about balls.
I'm confused. Did we make a joke about that before? Because...
Did we make a joke only before? I think we make a joke about that every single time. She has balls.
About Masa's balls? I don't think we do.
Well, she probably put her balls on ice and put her bangs out. But anyway, I will leave that alone. I would not go anywhere near her balls, so don't worry about that. He also said,
Asshole.
"It is always fun to hear other fans' opinions and jokes and whatnot. Of course, I definitely don't agree to the Berryz being boring parts, and that Juice is lame or something along those lines. Good to know you're a kind-hearted person, unlike us. It is quite clear that this is the censored version of the things that you might be talking about in a more private situation. Definitely, there are topics that we don't go too deep into. But at the same time, when we do the show, I think our main aim is that whatever we talk about, it is something we have fun with.
Yeah.
That was the.
Also, it's actually it's also kind of genuine. We don't really censor that much.
Yeah, we really
We're kind
don't.
of careful about what we talk about, I guess. But like, the previous episode was titled "Mansluts."
Yeah, and also for the thing is that we make a lot of jokes that are implied, and I think we make it at a level where all the listeners would know what we're implying.
Yeah.
if you assume that we talk about that more in our private situation, that's a really dirty talk, man. And I don't like doing those talks with other dudes. Yeah, they can stay in my imagination. So this is somewhat censored, as in we stop at the point, but the implication of what we say, is pretty out there, and we don't censor way beyond the point that we usually do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you have it. But having that said, though, like I said a minute ago, our main purpose when we do the show is that we have fun, and a lot of fun for every segment, every minute we do this show with.
Yeah, that's right.
And I hope you guys get that feeling as you listen to our podcast. Hopefully you like it. And again, appreciate your comment. Thank you very much.
Yep. And so, I guess finally we should give a big shout out to all online user Yum Yum.
Yeah.
Who helped us quite a bit actually with seeding the previous 2 episodes. I think it's a she.
I don't.
It could be
know.
horribly wrong there.
It's a person.
It sounds like a female username, so I'll just go.
Well,
with
the thing
if
is,
I'm wrong, then feel free to comment and swear at me.
The thing is, Sanrio is the company that makes Hello Kitty and stuff. So
yeah, that's true.
I don't know if you can just judge someone by the username nowadays.
That's true. But either way, this person seeded, I think, over 2.7 gig on the first 2 episodes, and that really helped out quite a bit. So just a big shout out to him, her. I'm gonna go with her.
Okay, sure. We try to seed as much as we can, but unfortunately sometimes it is the connection that doesn't really work. Oh, by the way, it's a male. I just checked.
Yeah, I just checked that myself. So sorry, Yum Yum.
I'm sorry, Yoga. Please keep seeding. We're so sorry that Dran called you a girl. But yeah, we appreciate all your seeding, and also anyone who can help us seed, because it just means that you can share it with more people around the places when we're not here to upload, or when our connection is not really working well. So much appreciated, and also thanks to everyone else who helped seed. Even if you guys didn't reach 2.7 gig, any data that is shared is awesome. So appreciate you for it. And then with that, I think we have came to the end of episode 3 of StD podcast. So again, thank you for everyone who commented, who helped seed, just anyone who listens to the show. We really appreciate every listener out there. If you got any questions, comments, feedback on how good or how bad we're doing with the podcast, what you think can be done better, or what you really like, let us know. You can have it in the comments in the YouTube channel. You can send it to us by personal message on Hello Online, or you can comment in the tracker, or actually there's a ST thread on where is it under? I think it's under the fan art section for some reason. That's the thread we used to use for the old STD podcast. So you can post it there, because I also check it. You can also go visit our blogs and comment there as well. Anywhere, we check all the sources. Just let us know what you think, and we will address it next time on the show at the Listener's Corner. If you have any good ideas for the What If segment, or anything, let us know. And we will have fun with it too. With that, please like our videos, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter. Follow the Konya TKMR Twitter, so that you will be updated with the podcast, and also you'll be updated with the Hollow Project news when we decide to update Twitter with it. And with that, I hope to see you guys all next time with episode 4 of STD Podcast. It's just tease, but I have an idea that I want to do for the next podcast. It is an idea I wanted to do since the very early days of Konya, but it's such a crazy idea that that hasn't happened yet. Look forward to that with episode 4. I am Sanrio.
And I'm Dran.
you are slow. And thank you. We will see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
What if?